Previously on Perfect Plex.
We're going to do our top factions because I believe I build with championship pedigree. I believe I build with in-ring ability. And I know that I build with who puts butts in the seats.
I'm in there.
All right, they're there. They're coming. All right. So, Mr. I gotta have first fucking pick. Go ahead.
You had first pick the last two.
But you gave it to me, B. Why would you not give it to me now?
I'm not giving you that satisfaction.
Stuff down, please, King Von Jim. So he don't
Number
have no
one
excuses this time. Bullshit. You see that? You see you took my picture? Hold on, put my face up there. Hold on. Am I there?
Number one in the top 10 favorite draft factions. I am going with the NWO Diceman Holla, aka Big Champ in the chat. Kiff for those not in the know.
Boston Glow. Oh, Boston Glow gets suspended indefinitely. Is that they announced this on television, and they went as far as to say the actions of Naomi and Sasha Banks has broken the hearts of millions of WWE fans.
That's a hard call for me to make because I am a big Sammy Guevara fan.
I know you are.
But when it comes to the Jericho Appreciation Society, I only like Jericho and Hager. I don't care for 2.0 at all, but I like the moniker that they've taken on under Jericho. It gives them a more sense of seriousness.
Yeah. Perfect Plex Radio. We about to go live on him. Mike Knoxxx. That's with 3 X's because he's hardcore. Are y'all ready? We about to give y'all something special. You ready? Let's go! At the money, now you're wrong. What you getting in? Perfect Plex Radio, got them listening. Mike Knoxxx, from Cena to The Rock, or whatever wrestler is hot. News and interviews, this a one-stop shop. Matter of fact, let me give you more choices. You can call in and be the voice with the voiceless. So what you waiting on? Let's get it cracking. Let's talk wrestling, that's enough rapping. Perfect Plex Radio. Simply, we about to give y'all something special. You ready? Let's go!
And welcome back to Perfect Plex Talk Radio. I am your host, Mike Knoxxx, and indeed, it is let me just give everyone out there a happy Memorial Day as we celebrate the men and women that have fought for this country, including my family members as well. The big Sammy Sosa goes to you, but welcome to the show where the pros listen to people. We are the alphas and the omegas of this wrestling talk radio. And please share, like, and subscribe down below. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We are live right now. Share and share alike because, damn it, it's free to share. Okay? All right?
Free.
This ain't like you going to Vegas like you went last night for double or nothing. You got chlamydia and all that stuff you can't take home, you can't get rid of. We can get rid of chlamydia, but they always say it comes back. It's like herpes. It don't go nowhere. But, people, we are here to talk double or nothing this week. Y'all say we don't care. Oh, we care today. Tony Khan had my black ass up for 4.5 hours, so we going to talk about it, people. You already know who I am.
You tapped out. No, you tapped out last night. You tapped out.
No, technically I tapped out on the headset. I stayed up on my whole goddamn thing. I did. But as I said, I was really interrupted by this Negro over here. I am your tribal chief of staff, Mike Knoxxx. Indeed, I spelled with 3 X's. You already know. All right. And over here, the mighty, almighty. Well, he'll tell you who he is. He likes to do that kind of thing.
It's my turn. The floor is mine. Double it up. It's your boy. Dice Man, aka the Z is Silent, aka Dice Man Holla, aka the Apprentice of Thanos, aka the Shang Tsung of this debate shit. Your soul is mine, aka Big Champ in the chat. Kith knows not in the know, aka Mr. I'm Solid, but today I'm elite. I'm elite, aka your mama's favorite daddy.
And what's going on, people out there checking in? Some exciting news in terms of professional life. I just found out I'm going to be an uncle because my little sister found out she's pregnant, possibly with twins. She doesn't know yet. Look at that. Well, how you know?
Congratulations.
Well, yeah, congratulations. But man, that thing already split off into two. Listen, all right, Uncle, I like it. Appreciate it. What's going on, Scott Thomas? Welcome back to the program. Mad Dog always checking in. What's up, fellas? Dog? Listen, Jason Michael Campbell checking in. Listen, shout out to my fans and friends and family alike, all down there in Vegas still. Shout out to KME. Y'all was on here last week. Shout out to my man DC the Collector. He's down there. Listen, I got to say this, Dice. I'm going next year. The excitement that I got from the people I know were there, I wanted to be there. You know, and then it came to the time the event started. I said, they got 14,000 in the building. But I'm not here to make fun of them today. I am not, because listen,
but it's not a stadium. Hey, they made fun of WWE.
But they had to go from the stadium to the
intimate setting.
No, let's be real. Hold on, let's be real. Cody Rhodes cannot sell out 60,000 fans.
Listen.
That's that problem.
Who's selling out a game? Who's selling out if you're not in the NFL? I don't think anybody that's not.
I was just in
a
Dallas.
Match, maybe.
I was just in Dallas with 83,000, 81,000. It wasn't you might have had 4 seats. I'm just saying, no comparison, though. No comparison.
It's not a comparison, and that's wrong that they use this as a comparison.
They did do that. They do that. That's your boy, Tony. Tony's your boy.
But you're not gonna compare Kevin Hart selling out Staples Center to Earthquake selling out selling out an Improv Center or where's
I don't know. I don't know.
Showtime at the Apollo. You're not going to compare those two. You're not going to compare Kevin Hart selling out Staples Center, you know what I'm saying, to Earthquake selling out the Apollo Theater. You can't do it. You can't do it.
I did not see that, Mad Dog, but I saw people posting it.
I see the virtual joint. That was kind of fire though. But
listen, your girl. Shout out to my man Michael Lee who texted me. That's his girl. We're gonna talk about that. Let's get into what today is for, Dice Man. And don't forget, guys, we still got a draft. We're gonna draft if we were redoing AEW today with their roster only. Their current roster, not nobody from WWE or anybody we don't know about because they speak different foreign languages. Okay, on their roster currently now, we're gonna draft, and it's right there. We're gonna see who is all elite. Yes, so sir. We're gonna start simply with let's talk about it, guys. My man, I was here. Look in my eyes. What do you see?
You started at the top like that?
I'm starting at the top.
The GTS count of 3 gone down.
And you hear the crowd, you see the crowd, they're going, look at Punk crying. As my man King Von Jr. 720 on the Twitter backstage say, looks like an old Jim Carrey, and he does. Up there crying like a little.
He definitely needs to get some.
You're
facing the company now. You gotta fill that in now. You gotta fill that in.
Shit. So CM Punk wins. He is the face of the company. And I'm going to start there, Dice, and that's why I want to start there, right? I'm going to do a little thing a little different. Because we don't know to do AEW a whole, like, this show is really dedicated to AEW. Let's be real. We're going to talk about whatever. When you want to talk about, comment below. Let us know. It's the barbershop, okay? I mean, the barbershop. The barbershop. Anywho, right now, we ask that question amongst ourselves all the time, right? We talk, and you know I'm a Punk guy. Let's keep it a blank. Let's keep it a beat. I'm a Punk guy. I think it was the right move. It was the right move. I think it's the only move. And I think amidst all the nonsense we're going to talk about today about MJF, and I thought it was a work in the beginning. It's a fucking work. It's a fucking work. Okay? And you can tell by the open intro when he came out, those AEW fans, if that man didn't show up, I'm sorry. I don't think he's going to talk about that in a second. But Punk is the face that's coming. I don't think that rivalry's over between him and MJF. That's my point I was getting to with that. But your thoughts of the great CM Punk.
He just used the great and CM Punk in the same sentence.
I did. Look at this entrance. You see the people. You was here front. We were in the same damn party on a Friday night, and we were screaming.
I marked out. I marked out. But it's different. You know why I marked out is because it's different. Like we can all go to our Spotify and we can search Cult of Personality. We can have it bumping while we're playing Xbox all the time.
Straight.
Listen,
it's the theme song.
It's great. It's a great song. It's a great song. But you don't have the same excitement for that song when it's associated with wrestling because you always want to hear the crowd. It's something about the crowd popping, it coming through your TV. Like it's something about it that makes it that much better. Like if I heard Shield's fucking if I heard their entrance music, remember when Seth Rollins did an ode back to Shield and he played it was Rollins versus Reigns and he came in the Shield gear, he had the Shield music. We marked out just for the music alone because of the crowd goes crazy. So yes, on that sense of Punk, I am a huge fan, but I'm also a fan. I've not been a fan of Punk's run thus far in AEW.
We talked about that, and I'm gonna start with that line right there. You know, I'm a Hangman Page fan. All right, ever since the first split with Ring of Honor was doing their thing with the Elite, and they had their little separate show with Ring of Honor, and he did this like they're in I think the Hammerstar and Bar Room or somewhere in New York like that, some historical place, right? AEW, you know, ECW, and Tommy Dreamer, those guys was there, and I became a fan of his. But Hangman didn't lose the belt because I don't think he had the steam to be champion. Yeah, I put that up there already. That's King Paul up here being who he is, but I put all of them there already. I get that already. But we're sitting here, and I'm watching. Punk has to be the face of this company, right? He's arguably the biggest name in the company, right? I'm being honest. If you think like
I knew this was coming. I knew that point was coming from you. Dare I say, MJF?
I'm gonna tell you why.
I don't like to say that because
I don't even consider
at this point. I don't even consider MJF a wrestler. He's more of a wrestling personality.
Yeah,
he wrestles like 6 times a freaking year, but he's on TV every week with a microphone, and there's been a lot more people that know what AEW is because of MJF, and then CM Punk just kind of snatched the reins and
I think when you hear, and I'm always going to use this as my ammunition, right? Hey, tell somebody, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, Chris Jericho, right? You start naming these ex-WWE guys.
Oh,
people start to go over there.
If you see them on a different, if you see them on,
you're gonna turn to it.
TV,
right?
Yeah. So this is why they have guests on everything.
But I don't think MJF is there yet. I don't. I think he's.
I
think he's there amongst us as like wrestling fans. But to the common person who don't know wrestling,
to the casual, yes, to the casual, no. But then again, think about the company.
But that's how I count. Remember, that's how I count when I say the most popular person in the company, right? And to me, it's all encompassing, right? Punk's rise from him taking that stand against WWE, which, you know, again, he took his ball home like Sasha and Naomi and Jericho and anybody else who's done it, just like if MJF would have done it. Let me say this, by the way. If MJF had taken his ball and ran home and ran, I would take the same stance that I took against Naomi and Sasha Banks as I would against him. And it would have been a racial thing. I think we live in a world right now where people forget that they have normal jobs. Stop looking at wrestlers and go, well, those wrestlers can do it. Look at LeBron. LeBron can do it. LeBron's a millionaire. Hell, I go lower than LeBron financially. Pat Beverly is a millionaire. If you or I can't just leave our job and be like,
exactly. That's I was thinking about that today when I was listening to Bust It Open, and I'm thinking, why do we sit up here and
glorify this shit?
We glorify it for wrestling, which they want to be considered a sport. But if LeBron James or any other guy in professional sports said they weren't coming, or they are billed and promoted to sing their favorite star, their favorite sports star, and that person decides they don't want to play in the game, we would crucify them.
Shot through the heart, and you're too late, right? Because they're gonna rip it on him. That's one thing in that park. I just think that if that was true and everybody's going crazy, he's gonna go to the WWE, people get sued as fuck. Okay, yeah. Let's be real here. And that's
the only thing that we could probably, if the rumors are true that WWE has a huge stake of interest in MJF, in which they should, he's only 20, 24, 25, something like that. He's arguably one of the best young talents in professional wrestling right now. WWE could easily pay that because they knew they would get it back. on the back end. They knew they would get it back. So dare I say, would that happen? I doubt it, but it's a possibility because if somebody's going to take that hit personally, you're going to do everything that you can to solidify. You know what I'm saying? But in that situation, MJF would lose leverage. And I think that he's
and I didn't want to go there too much. We went there, and that's on me. That's my fault. But we're going to go there now, right? Because it's just right. Because I think, honestly, him departing or the rumors of him departing and having a flight booked to leave, I think was bigger than Double or Nothing.
I mean, these rumors have been going on for almost 2 months now. But
like, not just, you're right about the rumors. Absolutely.
But think about this. This is a pay-per-view. This is their show of shows. And arguably who has top 3 storyline in that company and has probably the most heat in that company. And it comes out that he hasn't been spotted. He hasn't been spotted in Vegas.
Well,
this is perfect.
DC Collector actually had him walking out of the fan access. A video of it.
Yes.
Okay. Where
it started with that.
Tell him to fucking pay me. Tell Tony Khan to fucking pay me. I don't think
then Sunday it came out that he wasn't spotted in Vegas.
This whole bullshit about he's not happy. Let me not say bullshit, right? I can't never count another person's pocket. That goes in every facet of wherever job that person has, right? So if he's mad, and I think he should be mad, if Swerve is getting more money than him, if Keith Lee is getting more money than him, right? If Ruby Soho is getting more money than him, but then don't be mad at Tony Khan for that contract. MJF supposed to be the smartest Jewish man we've ever known, but he must don't know Ari Gold. Okay, so if he knew Ari Gold, that's what he should hire as his agent, because Ari Gold would make sure he got the bag. Because if you're not getting paid more than those guys, then MJF, you got a bad fucking agent. So how about that? Don't get mad at Tony Khan for trying to make his company better. I can't even fucking defending Tony Khan. Holy shit, my pants dropping. Okay, but that's what it is. But comments as they be. Go ahead, Dice. I see you looking at it.
I thought just to add on to that, I thought that this is perfect. This is your show of shows. One of your top stars.
That's why it was a work
in the business.
That's why it was a work.
I mean, but if you wanted to get more eyes on that pay-per-view, what you should have did, you shouldn't have had them start the match off. I could have
I disagree. I
would have. But listen, because of the way the reception was, right? For pretty much almost every match, top to bottom, I'm a hard critic sometimes.
Yeah, you are. No, you're not. Don't you dare underline that bullshit. You're a piece of shit critic. Okay, you get on me for being overly happy, but you're worse than Christopher Harris. I am. You're like, you hate every fucking thing. But go ahead.
I do, but you literally could have swapped placement with that match and put it halfway. You could put it at the 2 hour.
And I did.
The 2 hour mark. You know what I'm saying? Because you still want to. Has he been
build
spotted?
It up.
Is he there? Is he
build
there?
It up. Yeah,
yes.
Build
you
it up.
Got more. You could have got more illegal streams of that because I wasn't paying for that shit. But you still could have got more eyes on it.
For it.
You still could have got more eyes on it, and I just thought that was stupid to start it off with them, even though they had the rumors not come out. By all means, started off with them. But the more and more it got publicized, and it's on Twitter, and Twitter is the wrestling community's worst enemy, right? So I think that why does he do this every show, man? I don't understand, boy. I tell you, I don't understand, boy. You are the diabolical hater of the Almighty.
I thought that was your name. I'm not sure. I know that's your name because I said it came off the tongue so slippery and smooth.
I'm more of a Shannon Sharp, but okay. But you know
why you can't be Shannon Sharp? I'm gonna tell you why you can't be Shannon Sharp. Because Shannon Sharp at least is a fanboy at times. You never act that way. You hate everything.
What?
Yes, Shannon Sharp.
Blasphemy.
It is what
blasphemy.
You don't have the energy of Shannon, but you don't echo those same thoughts. You're your own person. You're your own person, B.
You're right.
Your own person, B.
I'm the Almighty. I'm the Almighty before the Almighty.
Until the Hall of Famer calls you the Stephen A. Smith of wrestling talk, don't say that today.
That's not a compliment on a day. That's not a compliment anymore. That's not a compliment anymore.
Skip. There's always going to be a compliment just because black.
All right, I want to go back. I want to stay on this what Scott Thomas just said.
Well, God damn it, we got a goddamn show to go through. Goddamn comments so damn good.
But this is why we are loved. They love the engagement. Scott Thomas, I have an issue with this statement here.
Hold on, the best heel. I didn't even read the comments.
I have an issue with this statement here. This statement. I have
the best heel since the Miz. Can I just say one thing before you go ahead? Y'all do know Roman's a heel.
Okay, all right.
I just want y'all to know.
So you mean to tell me that even Seth Rollins, Seth Rollins isn't better than like the Messiah? Wasn't better than MJF?
I'm going MJF. I'm going MJF better than that because MJF plays a real ass. This is the thing about Roman. Roman plays a heel that everybody loves. MJF is actually a heel that you really fucking hate, and that's the best heel in the world. I think he has a point on that one.
I honestly think that MJF is not an asshole. I think that his persona, I think that it's a straight persona, and I believe that you wears that
character everywhere.
Exactly. He's one of the only people that keeps that character every way around. And that's sometimes it's good to pull back the curtain, and that could be the WWE's gift and curse. Because a lot of people want to say, you know, somebody is more is personable. And these documentaries that WWE goes through and that they do the specials, they do the 24, you actually get to see the human side of a personality who is hated on screen. And you're like, you see them backstage, you're like, damn, they're really cool fucking people.
I was waiting,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
see this.
Listen, Omega until
I thought Omega was coming back last night too.
I did not until they are closer to getting that AEW video game release. I don't see him coming.
This is private, but on air. Why do you keep saying that? Where did you get that information from? I'm just curious because
he's
been held back because of a fucking game.
No, he's had like think about it. He is the Austin Creed.
Still came in and out of fucking television.
He's no, but listen to it. He's the Austin Creed of that video game division, right? Like he's up there.
No, him
and Aubrey Edwards are like the heads of that shit.
They're doing big shit.
But she doesn't have as much pull as Kenny does because remember, this was Kenny's
vice
idea.
President. He's still vice president.
This was Kenny's idea from the start when they started the company, was to have the video game shit. And let's not forget how much money WWE makes off of video games. So to have you don't want to rival a WWE video game and then have it come out as a piece of shit, and the main guy who's head of he's a big video game player. We would expect this to be a great game because he, as a gamer, is putting his all into it because he knows pro wrestling and he knows video games.
I think it's an asshole thing. I think that's a dumb stack thing to do because I think his company needs him.
But I don't think they need him right now.
I'm gonna tell you why they think the main issue, because the fact that you're wishy-washy on Punk is why they need him. The fact that you were wishy-washy on Hangman, I'm talking about his champion. Okay, if I miscorrect you, but
Hangman's
Page,
boring,
right? Okay, I'm just saying that's my point, right? So I think people are the AEW crowd, as you heard last night, is clearly the closest we've gotten to an ECW crowd. They're going to cheer for anything, and I'm watching KME. Shout out to KME, y'all, who the stint with the motor scooter. Old thing, Jericho was actually saying that was KME's fucking handy scooter. He tweeted out that's his actual fucking scooter. Was the guy, my man, we had on here last week, y'all. So I thought that was funny. But you need, and I'm not the biggest Omega fan. Okay, I think you got Omega, you get Seth Rollins. I think Seth Rollins is better than Kenny Omega, but I think they're the same guy. 1, 2, 1A. But I thought he was coming out last night. As well. I'm talking about I don't think that Kenny Omega is that much better than Seth Rollins is my point. I think he's great in the ring, but he lacks everything that Omega appeals to that. Like, I'm a nerd and a geek, but I'm a nerd and a geek who's always been popular. You know what I'm saying? I've never been picked last. I have friends that are millionaires. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is to be a loner or not be part of the in crowd is what I meant to say, to put that in more perspective. So he appeals to those guys who are not for everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Who are certain kind of, people like them who they are. So that's what Kenny, he doesn't appeal to me. But last night, and let's get through this real fast. We got a lot of things to talk about today, and the comments just keep coming and stopping us. But we also got to see, which I'm going to say this, Dice, as much as I did like last night's wrestling stuff, I've always said this with AEW. I don't think they entertain me very well because they give me stuff where I'm watching Him and her and their pink and I don't know how to. This girl fakely crying.
Why
on
are they
TV to get
crying?
put
I don't
on TV.
understand that.
Tony Khan fakely crying. Mrs. Hart. I mean, I love her. I'm sorry, no disrespect, but I get it was Sunday. She had her Sunday's hat on. You know what I'm saying?
That hat was stupid.
It's not stupid, dog. It's Sunday, and it's like your grandmother's hat. My grandmother wore a hat. Her hat's not stupid.
Just because my grandmama wore the hat don't mean the hat wasn't stupid.
It's not a stupid hat. Those belts are.
Let me tell you, look at your grandma and say that's a stupid ass hat, grandma.
I wouldn't do that because I wouldn't have the balls to tell my grandmother she had a stupid ass hat on. Okay, shoot, my grandma's from the south side of Chicago. Damn it, she used to get a switch in seconds. Okay, fuck Pootie Tang. But look at the trophy, the cup last night. It's like that should have been a really good moment.
You know what it is, Elvis. Thank you. He know I'm better anyway. He know I've been better. Been better. No cheddar. Let's go.
So when I look at that, that wasn't entertaining to me. That was very boring.
You know what? I'm wishy-washy on her anyway because she sit up there and shit on WWE. And let's not forget the last time we saw her on WWE, she was sitting at a table eating buckets of fried chicken. We're not gonna act like you wasn't in WWE. Yeah. It's out there, brother. It's out there. It was 2019, I believe. They had a KFC, one of those KFC promotions, and she was sitting at the table as a family eating buckets of chicken ringside. I kid you, I'm not lying when I say this. She was eating KFC. What is going on with this man?
Like disappear for a second.
Yeah.
StreamYard, we getting out of here, guys. We're getting out of here soon on StreamYard. We're gonna move to something bigger and better. I'm sorry, StreamYard. Y'all fucking up lately. All right, we pay too much fucking money to you son of a bitches to be turning me off right now. Okay, but also last night that
oh god,
being entertained. Right, I thought let's go through the matches real fast. Right, let's start at the beginning where we should have started. And guys, I'm gonna start because I thought his robe, MJF robe, was incredible. Better than the crowd booed the shit out of it. But listen, I am tired of fucking good old JR. Okay, I'm tired, y'all. I'm sorry. Hall of Famer or not, JR gotta stop with the bullshit. Okay. Because when have you seen another big athletic big man that can sell? I'm sorry, Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, is a big guy. Batista, Roman. Listen, my thing is like the Dark Rolo. His entrance, that's what I came to say. Are y'all ready for this? It's better than Goldberg's. This man's in a damn holding cell. That is insane to me that this man comes out of a holding cell, handcuffed. That's how ruthless he is. I am a Wardlow fucking fan to the core. And Wardlow beat the living shit. First of all, watch this dumb shit right here by the EMT. The gas mask. What the fuck is that?
Not even on his nose.
What was that?
Not even on his nose. He put that shit on his eyes.
On his eyes. Look at it. Look. It's so stupid, right? But Wardlow power bombed this man like I counted it. Remember, we were in the party together 11 fucking times. That this man power bombing, and Jason Michael Campbell put up. That was a write-off. Could that have been the one and done? Is it a work? Because if not, I mean, unless he shows up tonight on Raw, that's one hell of a fucking way to go out. That's a shitty way to go out. Go ahead. JR is like John Madden when they passed his prime. Nah, fuck that. John Madden was still calling good shit. JR be just making up shit and lying.
He do be fucking lying.
He be lying. He said, this is the greatest match. This is the greatest pay-per-view I've ever called.
You lying.
You called Rock in Austin. 17.
Taker and HBK hell in a cell.
Hold on, I'm doing one of your numbers. Fuck that. I gotta stand up. Are you serious, JR? Are you serious, bro? I'm no Hall of Famer my ass, JR. Stop the bullshit. Come on, man. Greatest. That man.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Are you good now? I can't hear.
No, I tripped my
There we go.
damn thing out. Listen, man, take that man no more, man. Like, I love JR. JR shouldn't be lying. Like, it's insulting my intelligence. And this is nothing again. I will always say this because people be getting on me. You hate AEW. No, I don't. I never hate a wrestler. DJ, what wrestler do I hate? Or do I not like?
Ruby Soho.
Okay, well, I forgot about her. Who else? Zack Ryder. That's it.
Zack Ryder.
They're the only two people that I think are trash. Okay? And even last night, what did I say? You thought it was corny. Ruby, Ruby, Ruby Soho. Ruby, 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 Ruby Soho. Ruby. That is the greatest theme song in the wrestling right now, dog. Like, if y'all have never seen I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker, I have a theme song because of that movie. Because when I say she got her own theme song, she got her own theme song. Ruby,
but it's
Ruby,
been the
Ruby,
same
Ruby,
theme
Soho.
song that she's had, and you just now caught on to this.
Oh, it's always been there? Oh, damn. That's why you was laughing at me so bad last night. Well, listen, the band made it stand out, okay?
Oh, God.
But got his ass. Well, listen, my favorite interest of the night, though, by far.
That was really cute. His son out there,
yeah.
That was really cute. That was really
cute. I can't
cute.
wait for Ray Phoenix to come to WWE. I'm sorry.
that definitely was.
I can't wait
that was a pretty good heartwarming moment, I thought, and for that reason I thought they were definitely going to win.
Yeah, no,
like,
but
you don't bring somebody's kid out there just to get their ass
just to lose, right? Just to lose. And honestly, second best interest of the night by far. Oh my God. Listen, when her contract's up, hell, Vince, I'm buying the t-shirts. I don't never buy like wrestling gear from somebody. I would buy her wrestling gear.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I would buy.
So you didn't, I thought Sammy and Ty Conti had a pretty good entrance.
Oh no, listen,
that was
first
fire.
Of all, listen, you think I don't have the tongue? The Maleficent?
Lord.
Look at this thing right here. Like, Sammy looks like an idiot, but
he does. She's bomb. Yeah, she's bomb. She's bomb as fuck.
But, and he got the BMF type. Look at that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm never mad about somebody on TV getting something that I can't have. You've been saying it for a while, and I'm not as a bigger, I am as a bigger perv as you. I just don't be as outlandishly pervy as you are. She got the best ass in wrestling. Between her and Kara Hogan,
she's top 5 ass in AEW for me. It's her, Anna Jade, Kiera, and what's the other girl?
Bianca's still in this.
No, Chris Statlander. Jamie Hayter.
Hold on. Statlander in this. Statlander's not this. Don't you forget the little bust that matters. Hold on. Little asses matter, bro. Little asses matter. You're going to give some respect to the below the thickness lines of those like Alexa Bliss.
Her ass is fat for her size. What do you mean?
It's so...
All right, we getting off a track right now.
That's your fault, getting pervy and shit. But we're talking about interests, right? And I didn't get this one. But match of the night for me, by far, and we talked about this, if I gave match of the night at WrestleMania to Charlotte and Ronda, I thought this match was just as... if you look at both matches, they were really hard-hitting matches, Dice. I mean, they talked about Dean Malenko several times, but this entrance right here, I'm not even a Thunder Rosa fan, but she does things each and every pay-per-view that makes me want to cheer for her, Dice. Every single time.
I try to tell you.
Every single time.
You know what? Last week's show, we had no interest in this match.
No, we didn't.
We had no interest in this match, and I feel so bad because I'm not a Serena fan, but I know that she can go. I'm a fan of Thunder Rosa. Please just lock the doors. I'm a fan of Thunder Rosa. So I mean, she hasn't had a viable opponent yet, and she deserves that. So we just thought that this match wasn't going to be anything. Stop it. That's not even.
Stop
No.
Stop that one. You reached on that one.
You reached.
Wardlow is as advertised. They're doing him really good too.
For you to put this as match of the night, I don't have any disagreements. We talked about this. I think that as far as wrestling match, pure wrestling match, and that's what I like to judge on. I think that she got. I think that. Oh my god!
Him and Kurt Angle both.
I think that this was the best pure wrestling match of the night. But as far as action packed, I'm going to go with the triple threat tag match.
Yeah, you love that. Hold on. Which one? Which one? The swerving him, right?
Yeah, swerving.
I only got this right here. Listen, you did love this match. I can't wait for this draft, Dice, because I'm drafting probably about 5 of the 6 in this match. And I'm just being honest. Swerve, WWE fucked up letting Swerve go. I'm sorry. Swerve is fucking good.
He's good. I did remember when he got signed, and I was like, fucking Swerve. Like, okay. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't like them putting him and Keith Lee in a tag team.
No, I hate that.
But I understand it. It's fine. There's more African Americans on TV, and they are doing very well. As you know, we got Jade, we got them, we got Powerhouse and Ricky, we got Jade and the baddies, we got Scorpio. So African Americans are being represented very well. So I don't want to hear nothing from Black Twitter about not no black people on TV.
Well, no, but what he's saying, and listen, and where he went right here, I like this match. I'm with you on this one, Chris. I won't argue it the same way that Dice has said to me. I can't say yes or no if you think this is match of the night. But I'll be honest with you, there's a third guy who I do not like, and it's him,
Kyle O'Reilly.
Kyle O'Reilly is just a wrestler that can wrestle. That's all he can do. Great. He can't do anything else but wrestle. I don't think he does anything else great in the but this match was insane. And when he does wrestle fucking excellently. You know, he did the move when he comes out. I think it's coming up. I think I got this part of the clip. Because this is one of the longest clips I had, because I did have this up there. It was a battle for it. I just think I deserve the women. The women don't get no credit for me in AEW. But this match was a match I'm watching. I was like, why have this match? What was this match for? Why did I need this match? That was my only issue with Double or Nothing, is that I just felt they just threw matches in there, and that was one of them that I thought they threw in there. Great match. I'm not gonna be here or there against that on that as well. You talked about before I played that clip. You talked about the black people in wrestling, right? Because we got Athena now as well. So I think that they are being represented very well. I'm not saying that they always have. Oh, and we got Malcolm Bivens. Yeah. Who is He has my job. Perfect guy to take the reins of a Jade Cargill. I agree. Look at Kira Hogan.
The white guy, not it has nothing to do with race, but understand that when you have a personality or a wrestler that is clearly, she got some sass, she got a little hood in her, but she got some classiness. But you could literally tell, and when she used hood terms or terms that only black people understood, the manager wouldn't know what she's talking about.
I knew that one. That's a hard one, but I agree. I like Cesaro.
O'Reilly compared to Cesaro. No, Cesaro can wrestle circles.
No, I wouldn't say that.
I'm not looking at O'Reilly. I'm not looking at O'Reilly and saying he wrestles circles.
O'Reilly can go.
He can go, but I'm just not saying that he's. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I know what you're saying. I disagree with that one. O'Reilly, I don't like the guy whatsoever, but he can go.
But back to my point. I think that African Americans are being represented very well in AEW now.
Except for that, I'm not saying with that. That's the part that's where black wrestling fans have a problem with. It's not they're not individually like your one individual star is supposed to be what's his name? Scorpio Sky. Right? He's their TNT champion, but yet even I don't have a clip of him.
Yeah, okay. Now let me ask you this. Why that seems like a nitpick to me.
No, I don't think it's a nitpick.
Hold up. You ask for a sandwich, right? You get a ham and cheese, the most basic sandwich you get to satisfy you. You wanted a sandwich, you didn't specify that you wanted what kind of sandwich, and I gave you a sandwich, and now you like, oh shit, this ain't peanut butter and jelly. Like, be happy. You want to. You have to take. No. This is the thing. You can't satisfy black wrestling fans. You can't.
You can't satisfy no
literally,
fans.
look what the comment was.
No
we had what 6 or 7 African Americans on AEW last night.
They're always in the same kind of scenarios, though, Dice. That's the point. The point is, where's the individual standout talent of their black? They're always outside of Jay Cardell, who's now put with these other beautiful women. Okay, which she needs, to be honest with you. Other than her looks, I mean, she needs the help, right? But Swerve shouldn't be in a tag team. Keith Lee shouldn't be in a tag team. I'm home with on it, but he shouldn't be. So your guy, Ricky Starks, should not be. I mean, he was kind of there, but. And I'm like, they're different. He's more entertaining, but some guys need to stand alone. And there's no standalone African American representation in AEW.
Jesus,
that's all.
Okay.
But your boy band last night did some damage. You called them they came out at first. I thought it was funny, right? I'm telling y'all behind the curtains, they say Dice is like, oh, I love the all white. Then it was like, oh, I know I got all white. I want to accentuate the blood. Yeah. they got to bleed. There was blood within like the first 3 minutes of this match. Like the ring, it was chaotic. That match was just absolutely chaotic. That was, art imitates each other. And was that like their Jackass match? Because I gotta say, I was more entertained by the Jackass match than I was by that match. And I was sitting here screaming, "Wow, thing!" Like they went out to the crowd for a second, and it's like
the song was playing for like 7 minutes,
which was the greatest part about the whole match. Was the song kept playing, but they were like, the crowd follows them. Oh my God! Well, the crowd follows everybody when they go outside their ring. So. I just don't get it. But overall, before we draft, Dice,
that match was bananas.
It was.
The finish, we called it last week that we said something needed to happen in order for the BCC to implode. But for it to happen the way that it did, my man Eddie Kingston came and just dumped the gasoline. He dumped the gasoline on Jericho and Bryan Danielson. You didn't even need that, though. You didn't need to do that. That was overkill. And Bryan Danielson snapped, which caused everybody on the BCC to fall apart and the Jericho Appreciation Society to capitalize. I thought the finish was great. It now sets up something for Danielson and Kingston, which they look like they're giving Kingston a little bit more higher up talent to work with, which could only elevate him, and which you got to respect somebody like Kingston. He's not in the best shape, but he wants to be the best. And he's trying to work through, like, most people would probably take some time off, train. He's probably actively training and trying to lose weight, all while learning from veterans in the ring, because obviously he's made it this far. He knows how to wrestle, but now it's the time to actually understand why you're doing the things that you're doing with a veteran in the ring. So right. I really like what they're doing with Eddie Kingston as far as that goes. Trying to shine a little bit of light on him, because he definitely has been doing his thing for a while now.
All right, let's this part still, when you look at Wardlow and the success he's had and Punk winning, what is next for AEW's world champion CM Punk? And then we'll give our grade.
I think we're probably going to get a rematch, and then that'll wipe Hangman away from the conversation, and then the real Punk
Evil Punk?
Like the real Punk reign starts, right? The real reign will start. Oh my Lord!
They already called it Summer of Punk.
Who's in charge of that right now?
I mean,
I think that now
the Summer of Punk.
I think right now is the perfect time to bring back somebody like a Miro. I think that they would do well together. But this is the point in time where we need to see what's next as far as singles guys who've still been making a run up the ladder rankings for AEW. And after Adam Page, who is it?
That's the question. Omega.
It's too soon.
Would it be Adam Cole?
I think that Adam Cole is going to be so full of himself that he probably will challenge. I think that to put Wardlow in that position is a little too soon. Too soon.
Wardlow beat the living shit out of CM Punk.
He's definitely coming. Well, you know what? You know who we'll get? We'll get Lance Archer to come and challenge for that again, so he can get squashed by CM Punk.
Well, AEW, and it looks like they got more guys coming in. This is why MJF wants out in the first place. AEW, you get the logo. I love the logo,
but it's hard. It's very hard to.
What you give the night? Overall grade, belt grade. You know what belts mean? You have one on your big tips in the chat. Belt grade. What do you give this pay-per-view?
4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 inaugural Chris Jericho AEW championship.
That's the one you always go to. Well, no, you get AEW.
I mean, I'm correlating inaugural. The champion.
Okay, I got it.
I'm correlating the champion to the.
I got it. Right. So in that case, I would give it a 4.5 out of 5. Cody Rhodes TNT titles. It was a really good pay-per-view. It wasn't a 5 for me because I thought it did lack entertaining. And congratulations to Jay Cardell and Steel. Congratulations to Luchasaurus, who won that tag team match. Congratulations to Thunder Rosa for winning that match. Didn't talk about the Hardy Boys and Matt Jackson and Mark Jackson the match, the Young Bucks match. So I thought overall, though, I thought it was a pretty good overall pay-per-view. I just wasn't it just went too fucking long. It just went too fucking long. And I started watching it at like 7:30 because of the pre-show. 7 o'clock it started. So, I mean, I get it. In Vegas, they were out of there at 9:30, but my black ass didn't go to bed till 1:45. Okay, and like you said, I tapped out. I thought it was dice. I got off. I was going to bed, and I just laid on my couch back here behind me for a while. It just laid there, and I watched it. And I was like, until it actually, it stopped for me right as he did 1, 2, 3 went. And I said, okay, that's my key to go to bed. But overall, I thought it was a very, very good pay-per-view. Good ups to them, their 3-year anniversary. And because of that, guys, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back and we're going to draft. And I'm going to whoop his boy's ass because he got me last week. And I did not. I repeat, I did not like that. Get ready, people. King Vaughn, The Week in Wrestling. We'll be right back here. Perfect Plex Talk Radio, unpopular review. Smash the like buttons. All right? It's really that simple. We'll be right back.
Please.
Yo, it's crime time.
EST.
Soul Man, Rocky Johnson. It's the Honky Tonk Man, NWO. Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? UPR and Around the Blocks give to you This Week in Wrestling History with King Vaughn.
All right, everybody. Of course, this is King Vaughn Jr., host of the Victorious Ones podcast, and I'm also here to provide you the Week in Wrestling. So, of course, on this day in 1973, Tony Gurria and Haystacks Calhoun defeated Professor Tanaka and Mr. Fuji to become the WWF Tag Team Champions. In 1981, Rocky Johnson defeated Greg Valentine to win the NWA television title. And also on this week in 1998 at a WWF Over the Edge pay-per-view, Stone Cold Steve Austin defeated Dude Love to retain to retain the WWF Championship. And of course, also want to wish happy belated birthday to Seth Rollins, who had turned 36, of course, on this past Saturday. And of course, today, happy 67th birthday to WWE Hall of Famer Jake the Snake Roberts. And of course, Knoxxx, back to you.
Yo, it's crime time.
EST.
Soul Man, Rocky Johnson. It's the Honky Tonk Man. NWO. Can you smell what The Rock is cooking?
Do you know what it means to be on the run?
Bad men are after us. Really bad.
I hate living like this!
You're special, Charlie.
I'm not special, I'm a monster! Charlie!
I want to help her.
You want to use her. Charlie? Don't be stupid.
Where's Mommy?
Do you feel that? Let her go or it's gonna get a lot worse.
Where's Mommy? Tell me now! I don't want to hurt anyone, but it feels kind of good.
So, how is he?
Oh, you know, same old Ethan.
How many times has Hunt's government betrayed him, disavowed him, cast him aside? How long before a man like that has had enough?
You can't fight the friction! Ethan, that's not who we are.
Maybe we need to reconsider that.
All that and then some coming up this week on Unpopular Review. We are not just wrestling, we are also entertainment. And it looks like somebody wanted to join in here for a second. Oh, okay. Well, what the hell? You back there with the headphones on, shit on, like you ready to go to whoa, but then you weren't ready to go to whoa. Shit. All right. So with that being said, Dice Man, the almighty Dice Man. Oh, my brother, testify. We got a show to do right now. Another draft. Another draft. Yeah, because you just posted that. Now you all laggage. Y'all laggy, laggy. You left and came back, and now you know,
talking about? I'm good. I'm right here. I'm looking at you.
I'm looking at you on multiple screens. Anywho, and he's shaking his head backstage. Yeah, you pickulating, brother. You pixelating. Okay,
I don't.
But yeah, well, that's because you're looking at your own self. Look in the mirror. All right, listen. So
what does that mean?
What you mean? What it mean? Look in the mirror. All right. So we've been drafting every week. So a little thing, you know, what would you draft? Who would you pick? AEW nothing was less today. So then we're going to pick off the AEW roster only. And we had to start this company over how we pick top 10 men or female. Dice, you went first last week. So I think it's only right that I go first this week.
You went first 2 weeks in a row. What are you talking about?
I don't know what that means.
Of course you don't know now. You think that first pick is going to solidify you. Go ahead.
No,
go ahead.
About the first pick. But what I will do is say congratulations to the one, the only Miss Charlotte Flair. Congratulations on that. Look at that. The greatest women's wrestler of all time. Congratulations.
Mr. You got the whole house trained.
Well, let me pop
Mr. and Mrs.
You have no face. You're not coming in here. Put your face on or don't come in. Mr. Program. I will kick you from the
Charlotte Flair.
What's wrong with you? Damn.
Oh, God.
Man, fucking up my show. Go to all right, why don't you do a show next time? I'm gonna go in there and just fuck it all up. Anywho, Dice. What you say? I'm sorry.
Give me all free.
What?
Give me all free.
Okay.
Flip a coin. Flip a coin.
Well, we did that last time. Okay. Flip a coin. Vaughn, you got a coin in your pocket?
Yeah, Vaughn, do that because I don't trust you.
Vaughn, you do it because you don't trust me. I knew he was gonna say that.
Well, Vaughn, no.
You know what?
Everybody
I'm taking heads.
I can't even get EC to do it.
Vaughn's a man of cloth. Van's a man of cloth. Go ahead, Vaughn. I got heads. You muted. Go ahead.
Wait a minute. It went on heads. I tried to flip it.
What? All right, there it is.
Oh, of course. Magically. Hey, I got heads. It went on heads. What?
Stop complaining.
I think it should be a recount.
Well, it's not your show. So, with that being said, people, I'd like to introduce my first pick of the draft. Go ahead. You got something to say? You're going to keep coming on camera or keep getting off camera? Which one is it? Recount. What do people say? Yes, heads. Oh, that's just my Charlotte Flair. AEW draft. Stop it. Did you not watch 4.5 hours of AEW last night? Okay, because I did. It's not trash. All right, we got to stop doing that. It's not trash. It's just not what you want or, what you're used to. But it's not trash. Hashtag Dice got screwed. Okay, you can write that as if we know who you are, Christopher Harris. How did Dice get screwed?
You had first pick 2 weeks in a row. I finally get one because I demanded one, and I can't get another one for my second week in a row.
Go ahead.
I got it.
You want to cry? Complain. Go ahead.
Yeah, you got damn right. You got damn right. Get some respect around here. All right. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Well, no, the thing is not. It didn't show up in here, so I don't know what happened.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't gonna put them in here because I didn't want you stealing my picks.
No, I didn't want you to steal mine either. So,
but you stole mine last week. That's clear as day.
So, because I'm being very unorthodox with this. And since we're doing a draft, I'm going to hit you. And I am going to go with first pick. I'm going with the elite. I'm taking the elite.
Now we're taking out. We say individual wrestling. We say we're taking teams. We never once said we were taking teams, but okay.
We did it, but why would I choose one and let you get the others?
It was never established. Okay,
well, I'm taking. Okay, all right. Number one.
No, you said the elite. That's fine. That's 3 guys. We said top 10, not like 3. That means you get only 7 more picks.
Give me when they did the WWE draft. They chose teams. The first draft
that's supposed to be established beforehand.
Okay, then. So we're not doing that then, and I will take Kenny Omega.
Okay. The fact you would take Kenny Omega first star AEW tells me right there your draft's already going to suck because Kenny Omega's ass. Okay.
To you.
So, yes, to the world. Okay.
To you.
That's actually a pretty good pick, but I'm going to take somebody who the world talks about, and that's that guy right there, Mr. MJF. Because no one's talking about fucking Kenny Omega. No one gives a fuck about Kenny Omega. But the world cares about MJF right now.
They don't care about Kenny Omega, but they was looking for his ass. They was looking for his ass. Hoping he was
one person in the chat mentioned that. No one yelled his name last night. There was no Omega signs in the crowd last night. The crowd heavily booed MJF because because they love him and hate him so much. Please don't go WWE because we're going to hate you too much. I'm taking MJF. Go ahead. Your pick.
Oh, my gosh. Seriously. All right. Number 2.
That's crazy. I sent you all those pics and how they came across in the chat like that. Like I don't even want to put them the fuck up, yo. They look
that's so terrible.
Fucking,
I'm not. That's why I got bold.
They look fucking horrible, bro. Like
number 2, I'm gonna go with a. Oh hell no!
Who put that up there?
Who did that? Come on now.
Who did that? Okay,
I don't even want that picture. Who got these? Who did these pictures?
I did by mistake. I said that. Go ahead. Pick your pick.
We got
number
too many
2
of them.
I'm deleting them. Just go ahead.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm trying to give you mine right now. Number 2, I'm gonna go with a guy who's super over just as much. He's arguably a pillar in AEW. So yeah, I'm going with Darby Allin as my number 2.
All right. Very good pick. Since you have the John, can you put them up? Because on mine, like I said, they should have been coming across that way. I have them there. Like I don't know why I did that. Seen the ones I seen.
You didn't fully click on them when you downloaded them.
No, I did. I put them in. That's how they got to you in your email. But no, neither here or there. Can you just put what you have in there? Just load them in there for me, please.
Right.
Number 2, I want to take CM Punk. Old or not, he's an established name. He's known. You give me MJF, you give me CM Punk. Already got a few that can last for at least another 3 to 4 years. That's going to sell out every arena, including the one that they couldn't sell out last night. My number 2 pick, Mr. CM Punk.
Okay. Not bad. I just didn't. I'm trying to keep it very all elite. Even though somebody has always been somewhere else, so we can't really say that they've, you know what I'm saying? Like very good pick.
My pick. Yeah, thank you.
Very good pick. And you know what? I gotta, if we're gonna praise Charlotte Flair, I have to praise her counterpart in
her
AEW.
Counterpart. She is not her fucking counterpart. You are fucking crazy.
If we want to talk
you
about,
are
if we want to talk,
crazy.
if we want to talk about,
DMD is dope, but she's not Charlotte's counterpoint.
If we want to talk, anyway, if we want to talk about a company who they're talking about in AEW, she's listed in the top 5 every time. She's super over. So if Charlotte Flair is going to be super over no matter what she does, Britt Baker isn't doing anything and she's still super over rather than one of the women who have a belt. So I have to put her up there. She's a money draw, period. She's a draw. She puts good matches on. She deserves her respect as well. I'm not going to wait till 9 or 10 to give her. I'm going to give her respect right now because I know that you're probably not going to have a female outside of Jade Cargill, and I was going to bust you in your head with it. But I was like, I'm not going to.
I have no problem with you picking Dr.
You have
Britt
no,
Baker.
you have no belief in any woman wrestling in AEW.
First of all, that's the most bullshit thing, and you say a lot of bullshit things on here that you've said.
Do I?
That's not true. I love DMD. Your comparison is what I said. It was bullshit. Okay?
She is the Charlotte Flair of AEW.
First of all, there is no Charlotte Flair of no company. Second, okay, she's good. She's a great pick. I have nothing wrong with you picking her. Just picking her third is my only issue. That's fine. So for
there's
3,
a lot of there's
a lot. I'm not going to knock you. It's your draft. What am I going to say? It's your draft.
Okay? It's not slim pickings here.
It's not slim pickings. There's a lot of people can actually pick from.
There's not a lot of people that draw attention, conversation, or money like she does.
I'm going to double her by someone where you can't even come out because they won't stop singing his praises, and that's Mr. Chris Jericho at number 3. Okay. How can you not pick? I mean, Judas.
Because I just told you what I'm doing. I'm going for most people that actually known in AEW. I'm not going for the names that we know before AEW.
That's why you always lose.
That's fine. I'm not
because it's about building a company.
I smashed you.
I smashed you. Company. I'm building a company, and I'm not going to pick people that people know. What fucking sense does that make? They're on the roster. I'm taking Chris Jericho. Vaughn, I'm looking at you backstage. I don't see you writing shit. How are we supposed to know what the hell we're talking about? Thank you, sir.
This is just disgusting.
And I love your pick. I love DMD. This is absolutely disgusting. Love her. There is no I mean, she's their Charlotte Flair, yes, but she's no Charlotte Flair. That's all I'm saying.
I didn't say that she was. I just said
once I hear anything her and Flair go together didn't match my book.
Well, you need to stop that.
Who you got number 4?
Number 4, I'm going to go with somebody that had a pretty good feud with Jericho.
I knew he was going to go to you.
John Moxley!
I knew you was going to go there, and you're a fucking slut because you didn't have that picture up. And you know you didn't have that picture up. You're a slut. I said put all the pictures in there. Okay, I did that for you last week.
As I'm thinking,
I did that for you last week.
As I think of them.
Okay, you okay?
But I'm also looking at the roster.
I get played. I get completely played. And that's a great pick, a super pick, Mr. I'm not picking nobody that people know.
I had to take the gloves off now because obviously it don't matter.
Okay. When picking guys, you got to pick up and comers. You got to pick people that that
know what you're doing.
You may not believe in, although he is not aesthetically pleasing in my book with those ears.
Fuck you, yo, you trash, yo.
It's the future of AEW. Okay, they're talking about MJF leaving. They need to worry about this man leaving because if y'all ever thought in any close proximity that anybody could be Dwayne, this broke wish version of Dwayne. He wants it. I'm not saying he looks like The Rock. He wants to be The Rock, but he wants it like The Rock wants it. And I think he can be. I think he's that damn talented all around, microphone and in the ring as a sports entertainer wrestler. Number 4, I'm picking that man right there, Mr. Ricky Starks. I might care. Listen, you can fucking leave. I wish I can kick you from the fucking thing. Come on there shaking your head. The fuck you back here for? I'm sorry. What? Put you on camera. What's that?
That was very cute. That was very cute.
Yeah,
but I can't
adding more pictures because you picked him. I didn't have him. That's why I wanted to pick. So just go ahead and say it.
You should have searched for him. You had plenty of time in my
because I know I'm doing a bunch of shit, and I take you put all the pictures up there. I said add pictures. I said add pictures. I don't want to cheat and go look on the line. I had them all here, and then I there, so I took them all. But I'm gonna put all my stuff back up there, and that's bullshit. So we're making a trade right now. I'm taking Warlow. You're taking Ricky Starks.
No, I'm not making that trade.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not making that trade.
You owe me that because you
that down. I'm not putting that trade.
As a wingman, you did not fucking goose me. You didn't goose me. You supposed to be my
I'm not
goose.
making
You supposed to be
that
my
trade.
wingman. You're a shitty wingman.
I'm not making that trade. I'm not
wingman.
making that trade. You
Right,
had
you
the
pick-
same. You
Whatever,
could have just
man,
said his
cool.
name, and I could have gave you the. I
You a
could have gave.
cheater. I said, put the pictures up, not put them up as you think about it. After the last 3 drafts, I did that for you. I did that for you.
The only pictures
I did that for you. You stole all my shit last week. You stole all my shit last week, including fucking Vacant. What are you talking about? You stole Vacant last week.
All
There
the
you go.
pictures that I had, I don't even have that picture because that's not mine. I actually had Hogan's face in there, so I didn't steal that picture.
You stole my picture.
Oh man, I tell you, man, they hate when you're great out here.
Hey, almighty Michael Jordan. He's no comparison to The Rock. I think he does have some Rock comparisons. The first time you look at him, you see Young Rock. As soon as you see him.
What number are you at? 6?
We're number 5.
5.
Actually, you pick Warlow. It's technically my pick because you pick Warlow. So technically, it's my pick.
Did. Yeah, I did.
So I'm so mad at that because he should have been my first pick, and I'm really pissed about that. Really, really pissed that I fucked that up. I'm really mad. I can't even move on to be honest from that because I had them all on my paper out and fuck, man. Because when I look at AEW, I think about who can be big for them, right? And who can, so I'm just gonna go with Daniel Bryan.
Okay, I thought that's where you was going.
I'm gonna go with Daniel
I was
Bryan.
about to tell you, you better have went with that because
I'm gonna go with Daniel Bryan.
I was going next with it.
So
really
number 5, I got Daniel Bryan.
That's a really really good pick. I had somebody in mind, and I was just talking about this guy and I'm going with Miro.
I had him. I think that's a great pick. I said before, I think they should actually strap the rocket to him. To be honest, I think the fact that before his injury, they're not using him as much was a downplay. I thought Miro is really good. And here this draft is where early on I thought I was kicking your ass, and here you are. These latest 2 picks to me, you've tipped the scales right there.
As I'm looking at the roster on the AEW website, there's still a lot of money here to be made. If but a lot of this talent is guys that are on the precipice of needing that big push and that hump.
Mm-hmm.
So, what can you find the diamond in the rough? And
so,
I'm surprised that you haven't mentioned this guy.
Well, no, I'm not sure he's coming next. I'm picking somebody that I don't think is actually known or famous. This is really your homer pick here with this one. I'm going to pick Adam Cole, baby.
I knew it.
I'm going to pick Adam Cole. I don't think, and I watched this to you last night. I know they talked about it today on Bus Open as well. When I look at Adam Cole, I just don't see a wrestler anymore. It's like in NXT, he looked like he could go with some of those guys. But when I see him, again, I shout out to the executive consultant who's backstage with these silly ass glasses on. When he went against, what's the guy who left TikTok, Karrion Kross, I was just like, yo, how the hell can he go against these guys? And I'm watching him against Samoa Joe, and I'm just like, damn. However, he can talk. The people love him. And I've never seen a little guy that wrestles so big. When you see Adam Page doesn't wrestle like a little skinny guy. He wrestles like he's way bigger than he is. So I'm going to go to Adam Cole for my number 6 pick there. Bay. Who you got at number 7?
Oh, my gosh. I can't believe that.
Hopefully Vaughn's writing him down. He's back there stretching with his Bret Hart Foundation shirt on. Yeah, I'm going to show the world what you got on right now.
I'm going with Malachi Black for my, what's his 7th pick?
Yeah,
my
number
7th pick for my brand of AEW. I think that regardless of him being a heel, what he's been able to do in AEW thus far has surpassed anything on the main roster of WWE. And he's constantly in the conversation of what is next. And I think that he would definitely be somebody I want to build a roster with. So, yo pick.
Number 7 for me, because like Nucky 7 in Vegas, you're going to be so lucky to be around her. I'm going to take the beautiful, the vivacious, the biggest draw to be in this company that cannot go like DMD, but she should be coming after that belt soon. Give me Miss J Cardell at number 7 for Mike Knoxxx.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it a
so
lot.
I gotta give my guy some
My
credit
guy.
because I'm still on the train.
On the train.
And I just love the name Men of the Year. Scorpio, the first winner of the brass ring tournament, battle royal, whatever, who's now hitting his stride. Can we say that? He's been, I think that he's hitting his stride now.
I think he's a champion.
We've seen him on
They don't treat him like a champion.
lot more. We've seen him on TV a lot more than in the past 2 months than we have in the past year. And as a fan of his, I don't have anything bad to say about that right now because I like how they're treating him. So we're gonna give Scorpio Sky some lovins.
All right. Well, I thought you were gonna go to your guy, and you did not go to your guy. And the fact you picked that guy over the Spanish guy that I don't call him, but he's really good. The only problem with Sammy Guevara, the fact that Sammy Guevara has that woman is amazing. And the only problem is, and it's not Sammy Guevara's problem. This is my problem with AEW. And we talked about this before. And it's when I'm watching AEW, they, to me, as a wrestling company, don't know when to let a match be a match. That move he did yesterday off the top rope cutter,
that's rope springboard cutter.
That's a fucking finishing move. And he kicked that at 2. Like, that's been my problem with ECW. No, you gotta. A DDT means nothing. A super kick means nothing. A power bomb means nothing. How the fuck a power driver means nothing? What the fuck's a finishing move? But yet, Kyle O'Reilly did a knee to the back and that ended the match last night. I'm confused, AEW, on what you call great. Sammy Guevara, he may not be to me what they think he is, but I think he's still that damn good. I'm going to take Sammy Guevara at number 8 for me. So I got so far a pretty damn good list. Go ahead. What you got, number 8?
I think both lists are
they're very solid. When you see the finishing touches on them.
And you know what? This is definitely going to split our opinions because you tend to think that the other guy is better.
I always think one guy's always been another guy.
I am going to go with Penta.
I do think Ray Phoenix is better.
You think Ray Phoenix is better? I think it's
Pentagon, but I love Penta. You know that I love Penta. You love Penta because I love Penta.
I think that either one of them, you couldn't go wrong with choosing either one.
I him to you because I didn't. You know what I did. That's what you son of a
no.
bitch.
You got me on Ray Phoenix, but I like Penta. I've always liked Penta better.
But
now I do see what you
gotta
see
have
Ray
that
Phoenix,
Mexican core.
But
I went Mexican. You went Mexican. At least my Mexican speak English. It's Sammy Guevara. Okay, so I love Pentagon. I can't go wrong with that. I will not go back with that.
So we're at 8, right? Correct.
We're at 9.
What?
Yeah, we're at number 9, and my number 9 pick because he's not here. Very, very. Again, I was going to say, I don't want to pick somebody just to pick them so you won't, because I know you wouldn't pick them. So I'm going to just say this. I know nobody's going to pick them. Honorable mentions for me would be Kip Sabian. I fucking love Kip Sabian. And I wish Kip Sabian could be in this company, in this top 10 pick, because I think he's that damn good. I think Jungle Boy should be in there somewhere. I still don't think nobody's going to pick him. So at number 9, I will pick who I think's probably the best athlete that AEW has, and I just said earlier in the show that WWE dropped the ball on, and that's ain't nobody rocking better than me. Mr. Keith Swerve, dog. Give me Keith Swerve at number 9. They are dropping the ball with this man. I'm sorry, man. Like Swerve.
Who's Keith Swerve?
Well, your mom.
No. I was about to say the same thing, but I was going to let it rock.
I didn't mean to say Keith. I say shit sometimes I shouldn't say. You should know that. I'm old. But give me Swerve though. At number 9. Tough one. I know. Right. Was he next on your list?
He was. I literally was looking at him as I'm scrolling.
Yeah,
as I'm scrolling through here.
Strolling. Come on, number 9, so I can have Vaughn recap us before we pick our number 10. I bet you Vaughn missed either 1 or 2 of yours or mine. No, he said he got him. Oh, sure. Shit. Look at Vaughn. I do my job. Don't come at me.
All right. And just because we are where we are, and I really thought I miscalculated where we were. So I miscalculated my picks, which I'm really pissed about now because I definitely wanted to show this person some love. But I can only put her as my honorable mention, and that would be the women's champion, Thunder Rosa.
Great honorable mention. Great honorable mention.
I just couldn't choose her over a guy who I think is money, and they are starting to slowly let it show.
Who I'm waiting to see. Okay,
Andrade Idolo.
You know why Andrade will never be great?
I think. Oh God,
I'm just saying.
Already.
No, he's super. He looks the part. He wrestles the part. He just does one thing that's horrible. He does everything else great. One thing that's so bad. He can't fucking talk. Not even a little bit. Not even a half an inch.
But when it comes to Mexican wrestlers, he's up there. Like he's really up there with like the likes of Rey Mysterio and Juventud and dare I say Alberto Del Rio, because they love him in Mexico. Like any Mexican wrestler, like they are in the conversation. So I think that he's still a young guy. He's like 30 or something. Like he's still very young as far as pro wrestling goes.
So I think that he ain't gonna be young much longer. After you going up on that every single night. Okay, look at that girl looking aesthetically beautiful as she can look right now on that wedding day. You know her daddy mad in the motherfucker.
I don't know. He was taking pictures with him.
Yeah, but you know Rick racist as shit.
Ric Flair just go woo on a bit.
So that's our number 9, and we got one more to go.
That's 10. That's my 10.
Oh, that's his 10?
That's my 10.
Okay. So my number 10. Damn. See, I'm gonna say, I can say honorable mentions now, right? To Max Caster. I think he's a future in this company. I think Orange Cassidy.
Hold up. Can I just guess your 10th pick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it Pac?
No. Honorable mention goes to Pac. I love Pac. You know I love Pac.
Right, one more guess.
One more.
I'm probably way off because you really don't like this guy, but he does have a draw in which you do respect draws. Is it Orange Cassidy?
It's fucking Orange Cassidy. I wanted to go with Powerhouse Hobbs so bad.
I did too, but I couldn't pick him over Andrade.
I couldn't, and I can't pick him over Orange Juice because I'm talking about AEW. I'm picking a WWE crowd here. If I'm picking a WWE fan crowd here, I can just pick anybody to pick a wrestler company. Powerhouse Hobbs will be in my top 10, and I'm being honest because he looks the part, and he, that growl he has. He just, to me, he's money. But this is an AEW crowd. I got to appeal to a certain demographic. Orange Cassidy at number 10 for Mike Knoxxx. Bring on King Vaughn Jr. here as he tallies up the picks. Vaughn.
All right. So now we've got the final picks. So
before you start, Vaughn, I'm sorry. One more honorable mention if we're talking about draws. We're talking about
we didn't even pick like the tag teams or nothing. Hell no. I told you I shit bigger than him. I got
just because it's I'm talking about conversation wise, he's always mentioning now. So I would say he's a far honorable mention, but I do believe he's in the conversation. If we were doing 20, doing 20 or 15,
I would pick him. He would be in there. But I'm gonna say this much. I did it on purpose, right? So I had my wife watch the Double or Nothing, what do you call it? The count-in match, the pre-show match.
Yeah.
And I said, hey, what do you think about this guy? The buy-in, thank you. I said, what do you think about this guy? And she goes, what is that? He looks really like a fucking kid. I said, that's my point. Okay, go ahead, Vaughn. And I love the shirt, by the way.
Oh, thank you very much. All right. So with that being said, with of course with these AEW draft picks, I'll go with Dice first, because he went first anyway. So anyway, Dice's number 1 pick, Kenneth Omega 3, aka Kenny Omega, Darby Allin, Britt Baker, John Moxley, Wardlow, Miro, Malachi Black.
No trades here. I can't get a trade for Wardlow, dog. Like, don't do this because you hate me. Like, can I get a trade for Wardlow?
Let me hear your list.
Okay, I'm going to cut you off, Vaughn.
Let me go.
Let me shut up. I'm sorry.
Before we do any trades, I got to finish off the list. But anyway, I started off with Miro, Malachi Black, Scorpio Sky, Penta, and Andrade Flair. So, of course, Mike's picks were MJF, CM Punk, Judas Jericho, Ricky Starks, Bryan Danielson, Adam Cole, baby, the one and only Jade Cargill, Sammy Guevara,
Woo!
Swerve Strickland.
Woo, I think my list is bad as a motherfucker.
Swerve Strickland, no Keith. And last but not least, Orange Cassidy.
Woo! I ain't gonna lie, and I'm mad you got the tequila. You know I'm married to a tequila woman. Okay. Damn. Before Vaughn go, oh, that's Terramina. Oh, and he having a good. See, now he feeling good because he let me drink cheap shit, y'all. And I'm calling him out on air. He let me drink cheap shit. He's a cheap drink.
Sometimes $13.99 is all you need. That's all.
Sometimes that $7.50 Jose Cuervo. So
I'm doing so good on Macari. I figured I'd treat myself.
It.
You know,
I like it. So any trade there, I don't. I'm afraid you're gonna take something I truly like in there. But I do really want Rollo. However, I give it to you. Can I get a trade for Warlow?
We're gonna have to hit you where it hurts if you want Warlow.
Okay, what do you ask for?
Yeah, see, because it's not gonna. This might not be a direct.
You gave up too much. You gave up too much and let me know that. Damn it, you wanted Warlow.
Okay, well,
and I can't. And the easiest thing for me to do is go after Sammy or to go after.
I thought you go after. I thought you go after. Just pick the motherfucker so we can go on. My kids is hungry. Who do you want to trade me for? Don't be trying to cut me deep.
I want your Jericho. I want the Wizard. I can't do it. No trade.
All right, then no trade.
I love Warlow. I can't do it.
That would cripple. That would cripple.
I think if you look at my list
good
and say it one more time, Vaughn, I think it's really good. I do think I still win, but as always, we leave it up to the people.
Okay. All right. So with your list, Mike, you went with MJF as your first overall pick, followed by the new AEW champion CM Punk, followed by Judas himself, Chris Jericho, Ricky Starks, Bryan Danielson, Adam Cole, baby, Queen Jade Cargill, Sammy Guevara, Swerve Strickland, no Keith, and of course Orange Cassidy.
I made a mistake and said Keith.
I know,
but y'all gonna make fun of me forever with this.
No.
Listen, the meat. Okay, so the meat and potatoes.
And give him his one more time.
The meat. Hold up, real quick before he does. The meat and potatoes of your draft to me is like 3 through 7. Like when I hear those names back to back, I'm like, that's why I'm just saying. Like, wait, what? All right, so what did I have again?
Okay. All right. So anyway, your first overall pick was Kenny Omega, followed by Darby Allin. Then DMD Britt Baker, John Moxley, Wardlow, Miro, Malachi Black, Scorpio Sky, Penta, then Andrade.
I'm fine with that.
Okay,
I'm fine with that because you have a lot of guys who are already very, very established,
yes.
Right? And I have guys that need to be said that if you
get the fuck out of here, Scott. Suck up, man. I almost told you, man. SMD. I love you, though. You're my favorite.
I have some great conversation guys. I think I have very, very good conversation guys. I think I have very high demand guys.
That's where the joke comes in with that comment. Yeah,
but yeah, I all right. So no trade.
No trade. I mean, I really want Wardlow, but I think
who are you willing to give up for Wardlow?
Here's the thing, though. I'll be honest with you. Looking at the list, right? You know how I think about wrestling. Starting a new promotion is how I'm thinking about this draft. AEW. I got MJF, who's arguably the greatest heel out there right now, right? Highly talked about.
That's not.
Then you go with CM Punk, who's the name itself speaks for itself. It's up there with. And I'm saying hear me out, people. Don't come at my neck. I'm not saying he's the Rock or nobody like that, but it's certain names that can stand alone in wrestling, and I think CM Punk's a name that can stand alone in wrestling. When you hear CM Punk, it's outside of wrestling. It's like known, right? So then you have Jericho after that, right? Known. And then you go into the younger guys, Starks, Future, right? You go into Daniel Bryan. I have arguably the biggest names in that company, right? On top of in wrestling in general. That's why I think I win. So I couldn't give up anything to me that's even worth Wardlow. Because I'm being honest. I think Wardlow, Miro, Andrade even Omega, even though I'm not the biggest fan of Omega, that's an awesome federation. If we've ever had a tie, or I could say there's a tie, I would, because I have that much faith in Warlow that I think.
But not only that, let's think about even we did draft the women respectively,
before, right?
So,
well, your DMB
beats
beats Jade Cardell, but different reasons though.
So yes,
right.
So they could easily cancel each other out.
Exactly.
So those
and I
picks
think
could easily cancel each other out. You got a better wrestler versus a better personality. Right. So when we're talking money wise, right, the personality is always the one that sells.
And that's why
unless we're talking AEW because they're a wrestling company.
Right.
So I went with people that I thought
shit. Can he be spoken? I didn't put you on there. You want to think about yourself.
Lord.
Hey yo, hey, ho ho.
Why did you waste your money on those glasses?
No, they were a birthday present. That's his gimmick.
Okay, what you're not gonna do?
Anyway, okay, 5 minutes left. So.
Okay, all right. So I think this is a great draft. Even if people see it as a tie, I would not have I can't say I definitively beat you, depending on whoever's reading this list, what they are looking for. So whatever, I think this was probably the best draft.
I want to hear from Derek, because Derek is a very hard critic of old school wrestling and young school. And I mean that like his wrestling mind is. It's like mine. It's ancient. We're old. Okay. I want to hear from the chat before we got to hear. Who won the draft? Dice or Knoxxx? Just put Dice. And what he put don't matter. Okay? He don't count.
Put that Z up in the chat. Big Z's in the chat. Big Z's in the chat.
No.
Big Z's in the chat for your boy.
Triple X. But before we get out of here, though, Raw tonight is taking place. We real fast. We got Bobby Lashley and Omos and MVP signed their contract. We got Bianca Belair and Asuka square off tonight. As also Cody Rhodes' response to Seth freaking Rollins. All that take place tonight. Also, Shinsuke Nakamura and Riddle to battle the Usos in a championship contender match, which I never understood that. If you win, you get a match. If you don't, you don't. Okay. Listen, you already put your vote. You can't vote twice.
The only thing that matters for me.
What?
I'm building for
the future. Well, we're talking about a company, though. We're talking about a company. If you had a company, it's his list versus my list. The future is now. We're not talking about 8 years from now. The future is now in wrestling, not 4 years from now. You're looking at a list and you're watching it. His people on TV versus my people on TV. Not his people on TV in 5 years. His people on TV right now.
Immediately.
But my people on TV right now still have just as much interest as your guys who've been on TV forever.
Well, we're gonna let that debate slice any fun of work.
The only thing that matters tonight on Raw, Lacey Evans. We get Lacey Evans on Memorial Day. I'm fine. I love what they're doing with her. That's me personally. That's the only thing that I am looking forward to. Not to mention the next best thing on Raw or WWE that's not the Bloodline, the Judgment Day. I'm looking to see what's next.
Will it be this early though? Will it be this early? Them picking because last week he definitely trolled everybody, right? With everything everybody thought was going to be picked was going to get picked. So
and all those pictures on Twitter.
Yeah, and the pictures on Twitter, all that kind of stuff. So I'm so disappointed in you, Derek. You broke my heart with that one because I actually appreciate your wrestling mind, and I don't think his list is better than mine. And that kind of hurts. Like you cut me deep.
Next week.
Well, listen,
we're going to do the tag teams.
The next week we're going to do tag team draft, and I'm coming for his neck. I'm not even playing because y'all just want
tag team draft, y'all.
All right,
we've been getting really good feedback on these drafts, and this is probably the most fun that I've had during this show. And we're going to keep it rolling. Skill.
With that being said, guys, there it is. Another great show. King Vaughn, thank you for joining us. As always, you my guy, my social media to the icons, Ayatollahs, and rockin' rollers. Listen, guys, we're going to get up out of here. Do not wake up tomorrow morning and say to yourself, I love me some me and don't love God. Or go watch my Top Gun Maverick review and all that good stuff because damn it, it's the movie of the year. I said it. It's the movie of the world. I said it. It's the movie of everything. You don't like
6 months left and Black Panther doesn't come out
for you. Well, I don't care what you say right now. Okay.
Too sweet. We got 2 words for you.
And that's how we feel, y'all. Peace.
Previously on Perfect Plex.
We're going to do our top factions because I believe I build with championship pedigree. I believe I build with in-ring ability. And I know that I build with who puts butts in the seats. I'm in there. All right, they're coming. All right. So, Mr. I gotta have first fucking pick. Go ahead.
You had first pick the last two.
But you gave it to me, B.
Yeah. Perfect Plex Radio. We about to go live on him. Mike Knoxxx. That's with 3 X's because he's hardcore. Are y'all ready? We about to give y'all something special. You ready? Let's go! At the money, now you're all what you getting in. Perfect Plex Radio.